Hello and welcome. My name is Dr. Jav. I'm a forex and cryptocurrency trader. If you can hear me and see me, please drop me a 777 in the chat box and I shall make a start. So if you can see me and hear me, please drop me a 777. Thank you, Aisha. And also please let me know where you're from. What part of the country are you from? So we have people here from London. London is in the house. Just bear with me as I sort my screen out. Just bear with me a second. Yeah, so please do let me know where you are from and I will then continue. So we have people here from London. We have Egypt. Welcome, Egypt. I'm also live streaming on YouTube. So for those of you not able to access the Zoom for whatever reason, you can also watch this on YouTube as well. So again, my name is Dr. Jav. I'm a forex and cryptocurrency trader. I have been trading now for several years. We will start very, very soon once I sort my settings out. So again, please let me know where you're from and also please let me know what level you are at. Have you traded before? Are you new to the game? And what are your expectations from trading? Now, if you can see my video, drop me a 777 in the chat box. For some reason, it's not working my end, but if you can see my video, please do let me know and I will then continue. Okay, thank you. So again, my name is Dr. Jav. I'm a foreign exchange trader. Have been trading now for several years. I'm going to share my screen shortly. If you can see my shared screen, please drop me a 333 in the chat box. If you can see my shared screen, please drop me a 333 in the chat box. So a little bit about myself. I've been trading now for several years and going back a fair few years, I was told to work hard at school, get good grades and go to university. And that is what I did. I followed the traditional route. So I went to school for a very, very long time. Obviously, I got my degrees and so on at university. And then following that, I started my first job. And in all honesty, my first job, I absolutely hated. And I decided to resign that position very, very quickly. I left that job and found myself at Heathrow Airport on the way to Australia. Now, at Heathrow Airport, I came across the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by a guy called Robert Kiyosaki. Now, if you're familiar with Rich Dad, Poor Dad, drop me a 111 in the chat box. If you're not familiar with that book, please get yourself a pen and paper and make a note of that book. Rich Dad, Poor Dad by a guy called Robert Kiyosaki. That was my first introduction to trading. Now, Robert Kiyosaki introduced me to something known as the cash flow quadrant, and that is what you can see on screen. That is the cash flow quadrant, and in its most basic of forms, the cash flow quadrant teaches us that 95% of the world population is broke. 95% of 7.8 billion people are broke. So around 7.4 billion people are broke. If you want to be financially free, you have to be that 5%. You have to be an investor or a business owner. Now, from the outset, I'll let you know that this webinar is going to last for about 25 or so minutes, but you will not become an expert trader at the end of this webinar. This webinar is only meant to be an introduction, so you can walk away from this webinar and effectively start trading immediately with us. And I'll talk more about that later during this presentation. Now, as foreign exchange traders, we are both investors and business owners, so we form that 5%. So luckily for myself and my colleagues, we trade full time. And when I say full time, a full-time trader is not trading 8 hours a week. So effectively, in my particular case, I'm probably trading for around half an hour a day, sometimes longer and sometimes less than that if I'm using the trading ideas or alerts that we also produce. Now, foreign exchange trading in its most simplest of forms is the exchange of one currency for another. So you're exchanging your pounds for your dollars, your pounds for your euros, your pounds for your Japanese yen. Now, let me give you an example. If you were to go to the USA from the UK, go to a local exchange and change your pounds or exchange your pounds for your dollars, then you will have taken part in the foreign exchange market. Now, if you were to go back to that exchange at a later date or time, you may be offered a different exchange rate. It's that difference in exchange rates that we, as foreign exchange traders, utilize on a daily basis to profit from. So as long as there's movement in the market, we can profit from that movement in any particular market. And the same applies to digital currency as well, which I'll talk about later during this presentation. Now, the foreign exchange market is big. it's very, very big. In fact, up to $6.6 trillion are exchanged via forex every single day. Now that is a big number. The foreign exchange market is much, much bigger than the stock market. In fact, all the stock markets put together. So it's very, very big, up to $6.6 trillion every single day. Now, if you have a bank account, then whether you like this or not, your money is already being used in the foreign exchange market. Now, my mentor all those years ago, he said to me, Dr. Jav, how much money have you made on your money in the last decade? In the last 10 years, how much money have you made on your money in your bank account? And my answer was a big fat zero, because at that time, I did not know how to multiply my money. So as traders, we are multiplying money every single day. And what we are doing is no different to what the banks do. Banks are making over $1 trillion every single day from the foreign exchange market. $1 trillion every single day, and they're making it from your money. So if you have a bank account, your money does not sit in your bank account latent. Your money is actually used by the bank or banks, and they trade with your money. And they give you back 0.01% a year, yet they keep $1 trillion every single day, and it's from your money. Now, again, if you want to multiply your money, if you want to learn how to multiply your money, the great news is that you are in the right place, because that is what we will teach you to do. Now, again, the great thing about foreign exchange trading is that it will not affect your current commitments. So currently you could be in a full-time job, you could be a full-time student, you could be a single mother or a single father. We have many of them who trade with us all around the world. In fact, we have over 400,000 traders in over 120 countries. And because the foreign exchange market is open 24 hours a day, it doesn't really matter where you are based geographically, and also your vocation is irrelevant as well. So you could be a doctor, a nurse, a teacher, a pilot, and we have all of those types of people or employees that actually trade with us as well. We have many, many university students too, anyone from the ages of 18 to, well, as long as you can go. We have people who trade with us who are over the age of 70 as well. So it doesn't really matter where you are based, it doesn't matter what you do for a living, it doesn't matter what you look like. You could be male, female, 18 or 80, and you can learn how to trade with us. Now, there's also a system known as leverage, which you can choose to use if you want to, and this is where the bank can lend you money and you can trade with that money. So again, foreign exchange is amazing, and it allows you to work from anywhere in the world. Now, at the moment, there's been a lot of noise around digital currencies, and Bitcoin is the first digital currency to the market. It was conceived in around 2009, and it's been around for like 12 or so years now. So it's the largest currency in the market, and later during this presentation, I'll do a little bit of a deeper dive into cryptocurrencies. So we don't just trade foreign exchange, we also trade digital currencies as well, and currently there's 16,000 plus cryptocurrencies in the market. And the great news is that as a trader, as a beginner trader, you don't need to learn how to trade all of them. A handful is generally enough for most beginners. And what we do is we actually teach you and show you how to trade not just foreign exchange, but also digital currencies as well. And the market for digital is very, very big, and it's getting bigger every single day. Now, for those of you that have little or no patience, we have something known as high frequency trading as well, or binary options. And if you choose to use this, I call it quick scalping. So it's a quick way to make profits. So your trades tend to be much quicker than if you're, for example, a swing trader, where you could hold your trades for several days, if not weeks. When it comes to cryptocurrencies, you can both invest and also you can trade. So you can hodl, where you're holding your cryptos for a long period of time, whether that's weeks, months, or years, and or you can also scalp the market as well if you choose to. So you're buying and selling crypto as you go along on a daily basis, sometimes within a few hours and often even within a few minutes. Now, when it comes to earning an income online, you can do all of that using foreign exchange markets. So it doesn't matter where you're based, you can work from home. But we also have a mentorship program where we teach you how to earn an online income from drop shipping. So if for whatever reason, and I know some people on this webinar today, if for whatever reason you don't want to learn how to trade, but you are interested in earning an income from home, you can use our online program where we teach you and mentor you to drop ship. So my first dollar that I earned online was all those years ago, I think well over a decade ago. And trust me, it's the best feeling ever when you wake up in the morning and you've actually earned dollars or pounds and you see them in your PayPal account. So you can do that through our dropshipping program. And again, it's something that we can teach you and also mentor you to ensure that you succeed on that program. So how do we actually teach you and show you how to trade? We have a mentorship program, and it's one of the best mentorship programs that I've ever come across in the world, where we actually match you up with a mentor. So once you register with us, you'll be allocated a mentor or a teacher who will ensure that you become a very, very good trader. In fact, within our program, within our mentorship program, our academy, we have over 100 educators or mentors. So we have mentors on digital currency, we have mentors on high frequency trading, on foreign exchange trading. So we have every single mentor that you can think of. Because there's so many disciplines when it comes to trading, we actually have specialists in every single discipline. And again, when it comes to learning how to trade, what happens on a daily basis is that you will sit down with your mentor and you will receive live mentorship via a call, very much like this one. So this program will be, a lot of those calls are done on Zoom and other online platforms that we have, and you will sit down and watch your mentors trade, and then you will trade with your mentors. So your mentor will place trades on his screen and you'll do the same. That is how I learned to trade. I learned to trade by copying my mentors, and my advice to you would be to make the most of this apprenticeship relationship and just copy your mentor. Your mentors will be 6- and 7-figure earners, so people that have been trading for a very, very long time. And trust me, you'll be in very, very good hands. Now, we have many, many systems when it comes to trading. One such system is the Harmonics system, and you can see that on the screen here. The Harmonics platform is one of my favorites because this pumps out trades every few minutes and every few hours. So when I say pumps out trades, I mean that you are given the exact trade to place on an app that sits on your phone. So once you join us, once you register with us, we'll ensure that you have all the correct apps on your mobile phone, because effectively you can trade the markets, as we all do here, on your mobile phone. So we don't have the 20 or so screens that you see online. I mean, I trade on my mobile phone, and as long as you have a smartphone, as long as you have access to a smartphone, you can effectively trade from anywhere in the world. And the Harmonics system will give you several numbers, for example, the stop loss and take profit numbers, and all you have to do as a trader is copy and paste those numbers onto that app that sits on your phone. So as long as you know how to copy and paste, you've got this. One trade can take 30 seconds to copy and paste. In the beginning, it might take you a couple of minutes, but once you've done a few of them, you should be able to copy and paste a trade into MetaTrader 4 onto your phone within 30 seconds. And that is the beauty of trading. And again, like most things, the more you do, the better you become. It is like learning a foreign language, but basically, because you have access to the system on your phone, even if you are working full time, you will achieve or receive, notifications on your phone when a trade has been released. And once you receive that notification, we'll tell you what to do next, and we'll teach you how to place those trades. And when you copy us over and over again, you will actually become a very, very good trader. So very, very important that you repeat what you're doing over and over and over again. Now, when it comes to trading, again, I don't know if you know this, but 90 to 99% of trading is actually mindset. It's in your head. And I learned this a few years ago, and my game changed overnight. And Bob Proctor is one of my mentors, or one of our mentors. And once you register with us and start learning how to trade with us, you can, if you choose, to be mentored by Bob Proctor as well. And Bob Proctor, I don't know if you know him, you're more than welcome to go online and do a search on him. But Bob Proctor will actually teach you on mindset and personal development, because 76% of traders, retail traders, lose when it comes to trading. It's around 76%, and the remainder, 24%, they win because they've managed to harness the power of the mind. And when it comes to trading, most of it, the majority of trading, is actually mindset. You can become a very, very good or skilled trader, yet still lose your trades. And that happens many, many times around the world, where people think they've become very, very good traders, but they are still losing trades. And the reason for that is that they have not covered the mindset element. And that is why we've teamed up with Bob Proctor, and he will ensure that you succeed on your trades every single time. The trading signals that we provide are around 80% effective. So 8 out of 10 trades that you place should return you a profit when you use our system. And that is a very, very good percentage, certainly when it comes to foreign exchange trading. So how much does it cost to get started? Generally, or $200 to $300. $200 to $300 is what it costs to start trading the largest and most liquid currency markets in the world. So if you were to start the foreign exchange trading package, it would cost you $235 approximately. The same is the price if you want to do the e-commerce package, high frequency trading, or if you want to do digital currency. If you want to do all of the trading packages that we have, high frequency, foreign exchange, and digital currency, the favored academy is the Elite Academy. For $325, you can learn how to trade not just foreign exchange, but also binary options and also digital currency as well. And trust me, I don't know any other provider out there in the world that will enable you to become a full-time trader for just $325. Now, when it comes to the monthly costs that you can see on screen here, you don't have to pay those monthly costs because we have a scholarship scheme known as 2 and Free. So if you were to recommend 2 people to our amazing platform and they were to join us and learn how to trade with us as well, then effectively we will reward you for that introduction. And our reward to you is that you do not need to pay your monthly fee. So effectively, for $200 to $300, you can learn how to trade the largest and most liquid currency markets in the world. What I'm going to do now is a deeper dive into cryptocurrencies. So just bear with me a second. And again, I'll share my screen. If you can see my shared screen, please can someone drop me a 111 in the chat box. So if you can see my shared screen, if you can see CoinGecko on there, please can you drop me 111 in the chat box. So thank you, Dan. Thank you, Zarina and Aisha as well. So CoinGecko is a website that I frequent very, very often. Now, this website doesn't list all the cryptocurrencies, but what it does do, it covers currently 12,777 cryptocurrencies currently in the marketplace. That is enough for most people. So 12,000 plus cryptocurrencies. CoinGecko is your website. Now, I access this website many, many times in any particular day. Cryptocurrencies are actually one of my favorite trading styles, and I've been involved in cryptocurrencies now for a very, very long time. Originally, all those years ago, I started mining Bitcoin using cloud mining techniques. I then moved to trading and investing as well, which is what I do at the moment. Now, Bitcoin is the largest crypto in the marketplace. As you can see here, the current price of one Bitcoin, as you can see, is around $35,000, $36,000. So if you were to go to the market and decide that you want to buy a Bitcoin or start trading Bitcoin, it would cost you around $36,000. Now, the great news is that you don't need to buy one entire Bitcoin. You can buy a Satoshi. One Satoshi is 1/100 millionth of a Bitcoin. So even if you have $10, $100, $1,000, you can actually start trading Bitcoin. Now, if you want to trade Ethereum, for example, Ethereum or ETH is the second largest crypto in the market, currently at around $2,400. And you can see that here. Now, in the last 7 days, if you look at this chart, or this table, sorry, in the last 7 days, if you look at this column here, you can see what's happened. The market has dropped. So we've had coins, for example, Chainlink, the price has come down by 40%. Polygon, another coin that I currently invest in, 37%. Many of these coins have basically gone through the floor. Now, that is good in the crypto space, because now that you see all these reds, it's a very, very good time to buy into the market. So if you're not currently trading, if you're not currently investing in cryptocurrencies, because the prices have come down so much, now is a very, very good time to buy any particular cryptocurrency. And trust me, $36,000 for Bitcoin, it's a very, very low price. In fact, Bitcoin and many other cryptocurrencies are currently on sale. So when there's a sale, what do? When there is a sale, you will actually go out and shop. You will go shopping. And that is what we're doing at the moment. We're buying cryptocurrencies at the moment. And because we have this amazing academy, we actually give you the cryptocurrencies trading as well. So if you look here, this is actually one of our programs in the back office. And this software will tell you which cryptocurrencies to buy. For example, you can see here Ripple. Ripple is a buy trade at the moment, which is an indication to you to go out and buy Ripple. Ethereum is a buy. Bitcoin is also a buy. And then we have other coins as well, like ILV. So coins that you've probably never heard of before. And some of these coins that we trade, some of them will go up by multiples of tens, hundreds, even thousands. So if you know what you know about Bitcoin today, my question to you is, would you have started or would you have bought into Bitcoin 11, 12 years ago? And many of your answers will probably be a big fat zero, because Bitcoin is the highest producing asset out of all the asset classes over the last decade. The highest performing asset class is performed higher than gold, than silver, than commodities, than indices, than the stock market, than real estate. Bitcoin is the highest performing asset class. It's gone up for, let's say, 1 cent all those years ago to what it is at the moment. And Bitcoin is not the only crypto in the market. There are 16,000 plus, and we research this every single day. We know to probably around 80% accuracy which coins are going to shoot up in value. And through our mentorship program, through our academy, we will give you this information. We also give you trading ideas or alerts on foreign exchange trading as well. So for example, if you feel that the pound versus the dollar is going to go up, we will give you that information. Now, in the short term, it doesn't really matter whether the price for any particular trade, whether it's cryptocurrency or foreign exchange trading, is going up or whether the price is coming down. We put longs and shorts into the marketplace, so it doesn't matter whether the price is going up or down, we can actually return a profit on that basis. So if we feel the market is going to go up, we will buy into that market and return a profit. If you feel the market's going to come down, we will sell our positions and also return a profit as well. So in a nutshell, that is how we operate. We have an amazing, amazing academy where we mentor you, we hold your hand and ensure that you succeed as a trader. Now, just when it comes to trading, just bear with me a second. You will not become, I'll say this again, I'll emphasize this point, you will not become an expert trader in 1 day, in 2 days, in 3 days. You need to give this 12 to 18 months and you will be able to replace your income. So whatever you're earning at the moment, if your first goal is to replace that income, give yourself 12 to 18 months. And in that time scale, you can become a very, very good independent trader. Now, what you need to bear in mind as well is that this is not just a business opportunity. This is actually a solution to a problem. At the moment, thousands of people, in fact, millions of people around the world have lost their jobs. Many, many companies have become bankrupt and many, many people are now working from home. So now is the best time as ever to start learning a new skill set, and trading will allow you to hit your goals. If financial freedom is one of your goals, then this is a good place to start. We have many, many people in their thousands that are joining us every single day and moving towards financial freedom. So this is not just a business opportunity, this is a solution. And this program will allow you to build a legacy. And basically you can create generational wealth, which you can pass down to your family members. And again, it's a skill set. So once you've learned how to trade, you can actually pass that skill set down to your kids, to your parents, to your siblings, to your friends, to your other family members. And that is how we operate. So we have one big amazing family. We actually have a mastermind group as well on our phones, a WhatsApp group. We have Telegram groups as well. So in our mastermind group, we actually ensure that you get the mentorship that you deserve. So if for whatever example your direct mentor is not available, what you need to do is write your questions within that mastermind group, and somebody else within the group, within the team, will be able to help you. We also have live sessions, live physical sessions in many major cities around the world. For example, London, Birmingham in the UK, we have events, trading houses, trading sessions every single week in those cities. So if for whatever reason you're not able to learn via an online webinar, then you can come to one of those meetings, and I can ensure, or we can ensure, that mentors are present there to help you to trade as well. So my name is Dr. Jav. I did say that this webinar was going to last around 25 or so minutes. I hope you've had the opportunity to absorb what I've talked about, but just bear in mind that this webinar was meant to be an introduction to trading. What you need to do now is go back to the person who recommended you attend this call, and let's get you started. What have you got to lose? Excuse me. This is an amazing opportunity. Again, my name is Dr. Jav. Please now go back to the person who recommended you attend this webinar, and let's get you started. Thank you, and I'll see every single one of you